Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss chapter 9 of your business studies class 11, small business and entrepreneurship. So before moving on to the chapter, we will have a small introduction of this chapter, why we need to study about the small scale industries, what is the importance of the small scale industries in our country on our GDP, how they are important to us, what step we should take so that we can protect the small scale industries. So before going into that, we must understand how small scale industries are important for the economical development of the country. So small scale industries contribute to the significant development. Yes, they do contribute to the significant development because they generate employment. Local for the locals, they generate employments. They use the local resources which are available to them, and accordingly they produce goods from them by using the local talent, the local skill available to them. And we have many goods like your handicrafts, handlooms. They have pretty good demand in market, not even in India but also outside India. So in terms of production, employment and exports by using local resources like raw materials, indigenous skills. So it has significant development in terms of how, in terms of production, employment and export by using local resources. As I said, the resources which are available within their surrounding, within their area, the local resources like raw materials and whatever the skill they are having, they are using that skill to produce that good. So these small scale industries consist of both traditional and modern small industries. Traditional means those type of business or the industries which are like going on from the ancient times, and modern means now that type of business where a small touch of technology is there, new technology is being introduced in doing that traditional business, then it becomes modern small industries. So this sector has 8 subgroups, that is your handlooms, handicrafts, coir, sericulture, khadi, village industries, small scale industries and power looms. So the last one, small scale industries and power looms, they are modern small industries, and rest, that is your handlooms, handicrafts, coir, sericulture, khadi, uh, and village industries, they will come under your traditional industries. Now handlooms, can you see a wooden machine which is prepared by human, that is not no technology and all. Simply they are using some wooden planks and all to weave the sari, bedsheet or the cloth. So handlooms, by using this machine, this wooden planks and all, they are weaving by hand. The design they are putting with their hands. So these kind of materials which are produced by this process are called handlooms. Now this is handicraft. You can see some shoes. These are prepared by hands only. All design and all weaving on the shoes and all has been done through hand only. And in the middle you can see the elephants being prepared by the choir, the jute. So by the hand art or the local skill the person is having, he or she is using to produce that kind of handicrafts. Now next one is your coir. So the peel of the coconut that is being used, processed, and from that jute is extracted, and what they are doing, they are preparing ropes by hand only. And here you can see some blocks, they are called cocoa peat, which are being used for plantation purpose and all. Now sericulture is nothing but where the silkworm has been uh, silkworm is taken care of so that they can produce silk and all. So from that process that is called sericulture. We are producing silk out of that. We are taking care of the silkworms, feeding them mulberry leaves and getting silk out of that. Now here it is khadi. Here the cotton is being processed and their handmade weaving machine they are putting into it, and that kind of clothes they are getting. That clothes we call it khadi. Whatever, whether it is a sari, khadi sari we say, or a bedsheet, khadi bedsheet we say, whether it is a bag. So they will process this cotton, and then they will put it in their charka and all, that weaving machine, and then they will get that material out of it. So that is called your khadi. Now next is your small scale industries. Now here you can see some ladies are preparing this jute rope, but the touch of technology is there. The machines here, 2 3 machines they are using, which is helping them to prepare this rope. And here in this side, left side, you can see the machine. This is called power loom machine, which is being used for weaving the clothes. So the traditional business or the traditional uh, industries where a little touch of technology is there, then it becomes your modern small scale industries. Here is the power loom. Power loom is nothing but an equipment. Before it was more of manual work is there. Now more touch of technology is there. It has become automated. So these kind of machineries are called power loom, where we produce garments and all. And now, what is the meaning of small business? Small business, a business which operates on small scale and require less capital, less labor, and less machines is called small business. So, those business which operate on small scale, which is producing small amount and which require less capital, less amount of labor, less machines, they are called small business. Small enterprise, according to MSMED Act 2006, it is defined as one where the investment in plant and machinery is more than 25 but not exceeding 5 crores. So in the here we will not only small, we will also learn about micro, we will also learn about medium scale also. So here they have described how, what is the capital limit for the small scale industries. It is the investment in the plant and machinery from 25 lakhs to 5 crores. Now, what is MSMED? So, MSMED is your Micro Small Medium Enterprises Development Act 2006, which came into force on 2nd October 2006, which basically promotes or facilitates the development of small medium enterprises and also enhances their competitiveness, also helping generating employment for the local youths, also help or boost up the GDP of the country, also increases exports. As I said, these handicrafts, these handlooms, these type of things, goods are pretty much popular and they have pretty good high price in the market. So our enterprises is basically divided into, according to MSMED, the enterprises is divided into two groups, that is your manufacturing industries and one is your services industries. So under manufacturing, as per the first schedule of Industries Act 1951, micro enterprise means where the investment in plant and machinery does not exceed 25 lakhs, where in case of small enterprise the investment in plant and machinery exceeds 25 lakhs but not 5 crores, where in case of medium enterprises investment in plant and machinery exceeding 5 crores but not 10 crores. So micro enterprises investment in plant and machinery not exceeding 25 lakhs, small enterprises 25 to 5 crores, medium enterprises 5 crores to 10 crores. Now, how service enterprises has been uh, bifurcated in three parts. That is your micro, small, medium. Here, service enterprises means rendering of the services, any type of services on small scale. So, micro enterprises investment in equipment does not exceed 10 lakhs. So, whatever equipment they are using in that sector, that service sector or that service enterprise should not